Hello everyone and welcome back to this Hello Sally. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Might and Magic 7 for Blood and Honor. If you might... As you might see, we have a new scholar. We have now Constance the Scholar, who does the exact same thing as Mr. Thomas Gray copy that we had in the last episode, but I encountered a save game error that I've never had before. It was really confusing. Which basically made me have to load from my autosave from up here when we were looking for a scholar. So we had to go and find a new one, and her name is Constance. So say hello, Constance. Why I'm going here is because I remembered that I forgot to actually drink from that fire resistance thing, which can greatly reduce the damage we take from the dragon, so that's good. Other than that, there is not supposed to be any difference. I think we used like 1 hour longer or something to find a scholar, but of course that doesn't really matter. We're not going to spend 1 hour only killing a dragon. We're going to spend like 8 in-game hours, so good luck us. We're going to use some poison spray, no. Some wizard eye and torchlight here. Basically because I like it light when I battle the dragon, and I like it to be just in case I miss any items, which I apparently have done. Okay, my planning or my timing is not as good as it used to be. You know I did this last time, right, without dying even once, so didn't I? So per usual, this will take a long-ass time, but it can be totally worth it. If you're not doing a Let's Play and you're planning on just playing the game normally, then this is one of the ways to finish the game the quickest, actually. Yeah, you might spend a lot of time here fighting a dragon, but once you actually take it down, you have the chance of getting like a fully equipped party in no time. I think we showed you that, I showed you that bug in the last Let's Play when we killed some dragons in the Land of the Giants, and occasionally the dragons would, when you pick up their bodies, they will not disappear. Their bodies will remain intact, and you can pick them up again. If you abuse that bug enough, all you need is one dragon to fully equip your entire party with god items. Of course, in our good Let's Play of this, I'm just going to try to save very often here, and also that is also a way to combat if we ever encounter that save game error again. I think it was related to McAfee, my antivirus scanning or something, so super annoying, but it seems to be fixed now. I did a test run, so to speak. What was I talking about again? Yeah, when we killed this dragon with our good party, we got a regent, I think, that we never used. We always kept it in our inventory, but it really was annoying. You have to find an item, and it can be pretty much anything. It's like a totally random drop. The best we can hope for is like some kind of amazing weapon with a good enchantment, even like if it's an artifact or if it's not an artifact, as long as it's a good weapon. I mean, they have to drop something good. But you could be as unlucky as I was and then just get a regent that's like supposed to be a rare regent, but like without alchemy it's totally useless. We'll see though. We'll hopefully get... no, wait, we got the heroic two-handed sword, didn't we? Aristides used that for a long time. Or did we find that somewhere else? Was that on Witherfang? No, Witherfang, that's from Might and Magic 6. Did we get that from the other dragon that we have to kill later in the game? Oh, now I don't remember anymore. I just remember that we also found the heroic two-handed sword in our last playthrough. So what I'm hoping is that even no matter what we get, we'll actually get a use for it. We have to. I refuse to do all of this without like getting any kind of reward. Well, I might have to, but still. I mean, this is just so boring though. What am I going to talk about for like 10 minutes during this? I don't know. Seems like Jenicky and Max are the only ones who are doing pretty well here so far. Why Max? Well, yeah, anyway, I think it's about like... I think a dragon has 1054 hit points, is that correct? So that means that we have to hit the dragon like 100 times, basically, or 100 and... 110 times in order to take it down. So it's quite a lot, but once again, we get a lot of experience points this early in the game. I get to show people once again that I can kill a dragon at level 1, because the dragon's AI is bunked beyond belief. I mean, come on. If that dragon had flown closer to me and tried to take me down hand to hand, I would never have been able to do this. Oh, come on, guys. There we go, Emmanuel. Finally, you're also in on damage there. Oh crap, I forgot to check out. There we go. Sometimes I lose track of like when the dragon is shooting, because it's like a fine dance of death. You have to really master it in order to be successful at it, and I've done this so many times that I should be okay. The start was just a fluke when I died, or Emmanuel died. Emmanuel, that's such a cool name actually. I could do this quicker by using Bless with Emmanuel, but not gonna bother. I never really noticed that much of a difference with Bless this early in the game anyway, so I would rather keep it for healing just in case he hits Penny or something, or the dragon hits Penny, because then Penny could technically survive at this moment. Oh crap, lag is something I don't want to experience right now. I guess I need to save again. Baddie, baddie, back up. Sounds like a normal save game file, or save file name for me. Whoa, crapo. That's what I get for looking at my phone for even just 1 second. Stupid snapshot. Are we gonna bother healing up Emmanuel though? No. He will wear his wound with pride. Or something. Come on, Jenny Key, you're supposed to be the hunter here. Yeah, by the way, Jenny Key's final promotion level to Bounty Hunter is something that we can start working on already, and I have to keep my eye out for it. I'm gonna try to remember to look to town halls when I'm in different towns, because we have to make 10,000 gold doing bounties, and when like a peasant is worth like 100 gold, it takes a while. If you're lucky, you could have like, I've experienced that once before. I didn't have a ranger in my party, but it was pretty fun still. I went to Harmondale after doing this, and the bounty was for a red dragon, but I think it wasn't enabled then, so I couldn't claim the bounty, but still, it was pretty fun to see. And as far as I remember, if you get a red dragon or something, it is pretty close to 10,000, or a storm giant or whatever, it's pretty close to 10,000, so if I just pay attention to it, it should be fine. But we're gonna try to make, maybe we'll try to make some of our decisions of where to go in the storyline based on bounties, so we can get Jeniki up to bounty hunter status as quickly as possible. Not because bounty hunter is so good, but because it is a promotion, you know? And since rangers usually suck a lot, they need all the help they can get. At least that's the way I look at hunters. Okay, we should save again. I feel kind of cowardly for saving so much, but I want to live. 'Cause I want to feel real loud. Nope, this is not karaoke. Come on, shoot. There we go. So this is per usual the GOG version, good old games. I'm not playing on hardware, I'm playing on software. If you had played hardware, you would have had blood splatter and stuff when creatures died. But I just think this looks better. This is like my personal preference, so if you don't like it, then I'm sorry, but this is how I'm used to playing the game. I think this is supposed to be better anyway. Think. Okay, the closer you get to the dragon, the more difficult it is to dodge, surprisingly enough. So I'm not really sure why I went that close to him, but whatever. Okay, you should have been about halfway now. Yeah, a bit more than halfway. That's good. At least we got him right where you want him, in a dragon's cave. Now thinking back at in 50 levels or something, we'll be able to kill every dragon in the land of the giants without any problems whatsoever. Actually, it will be even easier with this. Crapo, stay away from me. It will be even easier with this party because of the shrapnel skill that I talked about. Which basically could have killed every dragon in Land of the Giants by now if we just had shrapnel and as much mana as possible. It seriously is invincible at times. I'm still not looking forward to having to work around the disarm trap skill. What I'm thinking is that it might help if I concentrate on learning Earth Magic with Max, as then I can get telekinesis, at least when he's a wizard. Until then I have to rely on Penny, I think. Penny as a ninja can master Disarm Trap, but mastering is by far not enough for the tougher chests in the game. Then it's much easier to just use telekinesis. And that is an Earth spell in this game, I think. But it's a master level Earth spell, so it takes a while to learn it, so annoying. But as you might remember from my last Let's Play, I think Earth Magic is absolutely rubbish. It's like the worst kind of magic in the game. I think I used some of it with Betsy in the last Let's Play, my druid, because, you know, she's a druid. She starts with Earth Magic. She's supposed to learn Earth Magic. Come on, she's a druid, but still, nope. If I had to choose, it would be a huge no. No Earth Magic for me. Wow, Jeniki, you're kind of racking up the points right now. Are you going to be my Dragon Slayer? Would be kind of fitting for a hunter, or ranger as you are right now, but you're going to be a hunter pretty soon actually. If you remember, like, a hunter promotion quest or promotion from ranger to hunter is like the easiest promotion quest in the game. It's basically just travel between Tolerian Forest and Avli. Super, super easy. I guess that kind of makes up for how useless a ranger actually is. Oh crap. We're not gonna bother with using a new scroll though. We're just gonna use this ordinary magic here. I don't care where there are items, I just want to know where the dragon is. Okay, I can't see projectiles anymore. That sucks. That means I have to rely on sound, and I turned the sound pretty much like far down. The only sound that I have on high level is the voices from the characters, because I greatly enjoy them. The music I've turned down a lot. It's supposed to be much higher than this. Oh crapo. Why aren't we hitting this dragon now? Okay, maybe I should use a scroll after all. Come on, buddies. Good job, Penny, finally. You have one of the better bows as well. You should be able to hit much more often. Well, you're a dwarf. What am I saying? Dwarves can't hit things. The bow is probably longer than Penny. I'm not sure if that was a dragon starting to run away. If it was, amazing. If it's not, then... well, we still got a way to go, but... Come on, Jeniki! Jeniki? I have no idea how to pronounce that name, actually. I'm just gonna call her Jeniki. It's kind of like Genevieve, only with Nikki at the end instead. Oh, come on, Red Dragon. It's gonna either be Max or Jeniki that takes him down. They're the ones who've done probably more than half the damage here on their own, or well, of course, or half of the party. They're probably done 2/3 of the damage here alone. At least that's the way it seems. Okay, fine. We're gonna use another Wizard Eye and another Torchlight. I mean, I was stuck with a bunch of these scrolls at the end of the last game anyway, so... Penny, you really suck at this, I'm just saying. You're the one who's gonna pick up the corpse anyway, since you're the most lucky one. And luck does determine what you pick up from monsters, as far as I've understood. Okay, now you really gotta be close to death. Ugh, let's do a final save. Yeah, okay. One more shot approximately.
Oh, that felt
Of course, it's Penny who managed to kill it. The one who didn't deserve it at all. Okay, whatever. Let's first of all pick up the rats around here. They can still drop rings, and I'm gonna take every bit of money that I can get. And then let's finally look at who has the highest luck. It's S. Penny. Wish me luck. We're gonna pick up this dragon, and we're gonna get a longbow. Okay, that... Oh, crapo.
That's it?
Well... No comment.
This is worthless.
I mean, that is seriously the weakest drag and drop I've ever had in my life. Well, I would prefer this over a Regent, but whatever. We can find this when we go to Delirian Forest in like 2 episodes everywhere. We find 4 of them for free, and we just killed a dragon for it. I'm not disappointed at all. Etched initials at the base of the bow indicate this bow was made by the master bower Even Selving's workshop during the Timber Wars of the late 600s. 600s? Okay, so it's over 600 years old. How can that be any effective at all? I don't know. But we have now spent 6 games, or 6 hours in the game to kill a dragon, to get a longbow that we could have bought in Harmondale. But I'm not bitter at all, no. Do we have an instructor here, by the way? I couldn't find any instructors when I was here the last time. And I didn't want to go bothering around looking for one. You, okay. You, okay.
Uh-oh.
You are a coward, my good lady.
Ew. Uh-oh.
What about you, my good man? Peasants. Isn't there also one that's like over here? No. Oh, I have Wizard Eye. I keep forgetting.
Uh-oh.
Cook. Cook.
Uh-oh.
Teacher.
How are you?
I would rather have an instructor. And as far as I know, we're not going to get any experience points
How are you?
Right now, so we're going to wait for an instructor instead once we get to Harmondale. I think that's a better idea. Okay, so to kill this dragon, we spent approximately 18 minutes? Damn. I guess we're just going to go around exploring Harmondale a bit then in the beginning, or at the end of this episode, and that's going to be it. But, oh, yeah, wait. Now we can wait for the boat to arrive, or the boat to open, because it's like 1 AM right now. The boat is not open yet. Now it is, though.
Welcome aboard!
Ahoy, matey! I be William Darvies, captain of this vessel.
Congratulations, my friends. Your new castle is located in Harmondale, a peaceful village on the edge of the elvish kingdom of Tularia, but firmly within human territory. Though there are many privileges to being the lord of this estate, there are many responsibilities as well. Public safety, for example. And oh, I almost forgot. Goblins have taken an interest in your new lands. I'm sure brave adventurers such as yourselves will have no trouble with them. So, enjoy your new home. May you rule your lands wisely.
I won't, but thank you. Am I being too negative right now? So, of course, here is our great castle. Here is our great town. It's really pretty. It's really scenic. I like it. I always liked Harmondale. Here's a treasure chest. Thank you, the people of Harmondale, for giving me such great gifts.
That's it?
Like a soldier's spare. You're a ranger. Okay, yeah, you're an archer. I keep forgetting.
That's it?
I'm gonna sell all of this, though. Stop complaining, or you shouldn't complain too much. But let's speak to the butler first. Ah, the new lords. Please excuse the condition of the castle. It's been a while since anyone has taken proper care of it. I would have greeted you indoors, but for the goblins. A small tribe of them has moved inside, you see. I've asked them to leave, but they won't listen to me. They were quite rude, as a matter of fact. Perhaps you could talk to them? I'll be on the house tavern here in Harmondale should you manage to convince them to leave. I fear that talking will fail with these goblins, my lord. May I suggest violence? Perfect butler for me, that's for sure, since I'm going to play Evil Party. Moo-ha-ha-ha-ha. Let's see here. Locksmith, we're looking for an instructor.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You are one giant coward, Jeniki. An Earth Elemental, that's worth 4,000, but Earth Elementals are only in Deja, as far as I remember, and way too difficult for us right now. Ooh, a scholar. Do you look like Thomas Gray? If so, I'll hire you. Ew, no.
Uh-oh. Ew.
Not a fan of the facial tattoos.
Uh-oh. Ew.
Hey, a hunter. That's just like you. What do hunters do? Oh, probably identify a
Greetings.
monster. Yeah, identify monster. That sucks.
Uh-oh.
And I just heard that I got a Skype message. Nice, I forgot to turn it off. Sorry.
Ew. Uh-oh.
Guess I'm popular. Maybe we
Need a
should
new weapon?
try this time to do that little mini quest thing that we can do. Wait, no, should we? I mean, now I need to just think out loud for a second.
Thanks. Come again.
If you remember, we can talk to Haribo down here, and or whatever his name is again.
Good afternoon.
And he'll tell us about the beacon fires. If you seek aid from Arafia, light the beacon fires near the roads of the Barrow Downs, Arafia, and Lyrian Forest. The Arafian forces will go here and rush to your aid. And of course we found out... Oh, hell... Crap. Yeah, just pretend like you don't see that, okay? I should really have turned off Skype. And somebody's mom apparently keeps nagging somebody about something. Sorry! If you remember then correctly, in when it came to here, well, he's a goblin, and doing that will spawn a bunch of goblins to attack Harmondale down here. That is good if we have somebody who uses a sword, because you can get a cutlass from it. That's like, for this stage of the game, it's totally fine. It's usable until maybe mid-game or early mid-game. But we don't have anyone who uses a sword. So maybe I don't really want to do it. And as far as I remember, we kind of did do that in the last Let's Play, didn't we? We did it much later in the game, but we still did it, right? I don't remember. Okay, we're gonna give all of these horseshoes to Penny. That's because she is in the beginning gonna learn how to disarm traps. Where do we learn to disarm traps, you say? I don't know, I reply. Maybe it's the inn? Can you move, please? Mark the hunter.
Come in, come in.
Yeah, disarm trap, there we go. Oh yeah, Davrik Palladium. My lords, I was beset by foul bandits when I returned from Avli, and they took everything I had brought with me from the elves. They even took my signet ring. Without it, I cannot continue my business, because I cannot seal contracts between myself and other merchants. I've heard the bandits base themselves out of a camp in Arafia, but I'm no warrior. I'd not last a minute against them. Please go to Arafia and see this justice undone. Just a simple mini quest that we can do for some experience points. We're eventually here gonna we're eventually here gonna train and level up these people, and then we can go to these two are perhaps useless for us, but I know there's a couple of monks there. Yeah, these two girls, dodging and unarmed, where we can learn that with Penny, and which will increase her skills even more. And then of course we have the Darren Temper quest, who wants us to find his brother. My brother Elron was an avid Aquamage player. Have you played Aquamage yet? Horribly addictive game, if I do say so. In any rate, you can only play if you have a deck, and decks are hard to come by. So I guess you probably haven't. In any case, Elron wants to go some strategies to help him win more games. Unfortunately, he didn't want to be in town, because he didn't want anyone else to spy on him, learn his tricks. So he went to the White Cliff Caves, southeast of it from town. But Elron hasn't been back in almost a week. I'm certain that something horrible has happened to him. But if he's still alive, I'd like to know that too. Would you do me the service of locating him? I don't have a lot of money to pay you back with, but I'd be greatly in your debt. Also a simple mini quest we're gonna do later. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy. So other than that, I just guess it's to prepare to go into Castle Harmondale. We are gonna give her some more disarm trap skills still, because that's kind of important.
Do you need medical attention?
Oh, and Velnin Cathedral. I still don't understand what Velnin is supposed to be. We have no one to turn to but you, the new lords of Harmondale. The Lantern of Light is a treasured holy relic used by the temples of Arafia. Its value is more symbolic than of power. Without it, the temple servants lose faith. This lantern disappeared while being brought to this temple from the temple in Stone City. We believe it was lost somewhere in the maze-like barrows. Please find it and return it to us.
Care.
Yeah, in many, many, many episodes, because that's my least favorite place in this game. Oh, the barrows. Why does this game have to feature dwarves? I will never know. I guess we can also learn, or read this. Which of course is just like a backstory. It's the last thing we'll do in this episode, I guess, is just to read this. I know I read it in the last Let's Play as well, but just consider it as a new Let's Play, I guess. Just in case some people want to read or follow the evil storyline only. Offers forward. Lord Markham has asked me to prepare this history of Harmondale and its owners so that future generations will not forget the great events that transpire here. I hope I can remain true to this task. As key events occur, you can count on me to write them in this book as faithfully as possible, be they for good or for ill. It is not my place to judge what transpires here, merely to record. May Providence smile upon us. Wendell Tweed, Court Historian. What has gone before? In other words, this is like before we're in 1168. Year 1168, so I mean, Castle Harmondale was finished 600 years ago, so there's a lot of history here. Castle Harmondale was completed in 689 as the first line of defense against Elvish forces led by King Lotho IV during the Timber Wars. In a sign of things to come, it fell to an Elvish assault just 3 years later at the infamous Battle for Harmondale. Since then, the castle has changed hands 13 times in bloody conflicts with hundreds of deaths. In all but 2 of the cases, the castle has been controlled by either Erafia or Avli, but those 2 cases are remarkable. In 817, the long-suffering citizens of Harmondale tore the cruel Baron Danforth Octavio to pieces in the streets over his enthusiastic tax collection methods. Seizing the moment, the mob elevated Mayor Ty Vespin to King of Harmondale and installed him in the castle. The glorious reign of King Vespin I lasted exactly 6 weeks. Erafian King Aaron Griffinharf IV marched on the town with 2 veteran legions and put King Vespin and his loudest supporters to the sword. With this victory in hand, King Griffinharf then marched upon the elves, who slew him in battle 2 weeks later. The castle returned to Elvish control in 818. More recently, the Necromancer Lord Terence Rockwind II seized the castle as part of his expansion plans in 1008. The few citizens who survived this conquest did so by hiding in the hills for the years he was in control of the castle. Witnesses report signs of a frenzied excavation taking place at the castle, but when Harmondale was retaken in the fall of 1009, no evidence of digging or construction could be found. For that matter, no prisoner ever taken to the castle by the necromancers were ever seen again. So, this is of course a hint of things to come, especially the last one. This is to give you an idea that there is a huge conflict of this area between elves and humans. Spoiler alert, that will happen again. And of course also the Necromancer Lord Terence Rockwind, that there was a huge excavation here under the castle. Also kind of a spoiler alert, you'll find a lot of stuff later on in the game that kind of like, yeah, explains it. So, the Great Contest. The new Lords of Harmondale arrived today at Castle Harmondale. Ruling jointly by Lord Markham's decree are Penny, Jennicky, Emmanuel, and Max. There was, I am sad to say, no ceremony or welcoming party. As a matter of fact, a small band of goblins have moved into the castle and refused to leave without a fight. I, for one, am forced to stay in the town until they are evicted. I must describe the townspeople's attitude toward their new lords as guardedly hostile. There is no expectation that they will last longer than a few months, little hope that they will be of any better than the last lords, and a good deal of fear that they will be much, much worse. Given the history of this place, I can't blame them, but I do hope they will be proven wrong. The traditional rulers of Harmondale, Erafia and Avli, have not really noticed a change in ownership, but I'm sure it's just an oversight that will be corrected soon. Since Harmondale is currently under human rulership, I expect the Queen's tax collector to be here shortly and to inquire. So yeah, we have a lot of things to look forward to with this party. In the next episode, we're gonna clear out Castle Harmondale, and perhaps also gonna clear out some more goblins around town. Also try to find an instructor, I guess, and get some more quests. A lot of things to look forward to. I've been Inviting Gamer. Thank you for joining me for the second episode of this Let's Play. I hope to see you in the next one as well. So until then, goodbye!